I was supposed to get a super satisfying video. Nope. I just dumped the brand new pod back there of me making my latte. Instead, I already poured the sugar and pulled the first round of shots. So there's your satisfying, it sounds like an airplane taking off. I was gonna put cool music over it. Should I do it for like 5 seconds just to like pretend we're having a cool artsy moment? Ready, 3, 2, 1. All right, does everybody feel better? Great, me too. I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, at least I got my coffee almost ready. The bad news is, I just realized I have a meeting in 5 minutes. Hey. Hi. 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 You're still working, you have a test. Crud. Other child. It just popped up as like, don't forget, you have your meeting. And I was like, oh, I totally didn't forget. I would never forget. Isabella, bad news.
What?
I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Are you gonna be in a place to get baby?
Right now?
No. She's okay at the moment.
In 5 minutes?
Like all you have left is 5 minutes? That's okay. You eating the baby's applesauce?
It's the baby?
Okay,
Go. Is that big bowl box?
Which means I now have 3 minutes to finish my eye makeup. Luckily it's just mascara. I think I can go without the brows, throw some lipstick on. I gotta ditch the robe. I am dressed underneath though. So, I don't know why I had to show you this part. Sorry for making it weird. Anyways, welcome to Vlogmas Day 12. That interview was so freaking cute, and yes, I immediately got back in my robe because I'm cold because I made myself an iced latte. That was foolish. Because for some reason I forget that it's winter, and I was like, you know, it'd be cute, these like, and also can we just appreciate the fact that we're on day 13? I think I said 12 earlier, but we're on day 13 and I have not worn this robe once. Lived in it for the last 2 Vlogmases, and no, not this year, but this like onesie situation, I have to walk all the way back so you might not be able to hear me very well, that is short, and then I put on really fluffy socks and my slippers because my legs were cold, but because they're flowy, like cold air keeps getting up in there. Like, it was a cute concept, but it was stupid. I had a blanket over my legs. I mean, it's like 65 in the house, which we always have this situation on the internet. We like our house cold. I love our house cold. The only reason I don't have every single window open right now is because the baby can't communicate when she's cold, and that's just rude. But then I'm like sipping on an iced latte without my robe, and I was like, this outfit is dumb. So we're actually going over to my parents' house again. Oh, wait, I did finally try that ramen that we got from World Market, the Momofuku one, which sounds like you're about to say something inappropriate. This one, the spicy chili noodles. Never made a ramen that you drain. I always should make ramen that you like keep the broth in afterwards. So that was interesting. It is truly spicy, which was really nice because oftentimes it's like spicy, but not actually. This one definitely was, but it was a little one note for me. I ended up adding kimchi and mayo to it because it was just like spice. Probably could have used a little bit more salt, a little bit more. Also, we gotta talk about the paninis or the grilled cheese from like a couple nights ago, and then yesterday Isabella making sandwiches with a bunch of mayo. I don't know what the grilled cheese with the mayo and the mustard was. Someone commented like, what on earth? I don't know. That's not what we do. She was riffing. She just was ad-libbing it. We do that for paninis, but we don't just do that for that. And then to put mayo on both. I'm not chastising because I think it's great that she's experimenting. I think it's great that she's cooking. I just want to let you know that's not a normal standard for a family to put mayo and mustard on grilled cheeses. But I think I'd probably get that ramen again. It's good. It's definitely not as filling because it didn't have the broth with it. But I thought it was overall pretty decent. Now we are getting ready to go over to my parents' house again because the last time we went, Elias was supposed to be doing repairs around the place, and one light was broken, so he couldn't install that. And then another light, it had like it needs to have a biscuit, and instead it had a box. I actually know what all of these terms mean. I'm just not going to describe them accurately, so we should just not. He didn't have all the stuff he needed, and they're hosting an open house this weekend at their new house for all of our friends and family in the area to come through to say hi and everything. So I mentioned to Elias, I'm like, hey, if we have time before the open house, I think they would really appreciate it if we could get in there and finish those. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So my mom texted, she said, feel free to come over in pajamas. So I think I'm gonna take her seriously because my legs are cold. But I might keep the turtleneck on because it's chic, you know? Maybe I'll just put on pajama pants and then just keep the top half. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Red flannel pants with a burgundy. I guess it looks like it matches in camera. So we'll take it. I'll take it. And now I have to go find my son, who is likely at the neighbor's house, whom we love so very much. And cannot believe they lived next to us for 2 years and we never met them. And now I feel like the wife has become quite possibly one of my dearest friends ever. And our kids all get along and it's fantastic. I would just adore them to pieces. But also kind of feels like, you know, Silas, because he's done with his homework earlier because he has so much less to do because he's younger. The second he's done, Silas just fits in right with their crew, and obviously the girls being 15 now, they've got a lot more homework. So Silas now feels like he's like 2 homes to go play in. But I do need to have him sent back so we can go. I swear, it's like their entire world opened up. Their entire world, because they've got like 3 acres, we've got 2, and then there's a house in between us. That is probably sick and tired of our homeschool feral children walking back and forth across the front of their property. But like on the back part of their property, they've got like a playground. They've got the same animals we do. In fact, we met because their 2 Nigerian dwarf goats, which are the same kind of goats that we have, got out, and their Great Pyrenees followed them over here. And then we looked outside and someone's like, and one of our girls was like, hey, Ted got out. Hey, the goats got out. And I'm like, Ted's right there. What on earth? And we look and the Great Pyrenees looks a little different. We can't figure out what's going on. And those are definitely not our goats. We know exactly what our goats look like. And so we go over and I'm trying to call them, and luckily we end up getting the dog to come close, but the goats want nothing to do with us. And the girls were like, I think it belongs to the house that it's 2 doors down. And I've wanted to stop by and say hi for about 2 years because I saw houseplants, I heard kids during the middle of the day on a weekday. I'm like, oh my gosh, they homeschool too. Like, I have a feeling that we would be friends together. And we just never did it. We don't have sidewalks. We live off of a highway, so it's not like it would be normal to like traipse on over there and be like, hey, I'm your neighbor. So luckily, their dog and their goats intervened and we brought them back, and it was indeed theirs. And we got to meet them, and it was just like love at first sight. And it's been incredible ever since, and I absolutely love them to pieces. Katie, if you're watching this, I love you so much. But there's one thing I didn't do after the great purge of 2024. It's been sitting there for days. So I say we get my tripod and then enjoy the first time lapse of today's vlog. I don't think Isabella cooked this morning, or at least she didn't film it. Also, someone made a recommendation yesterday saying that I should have the girls go through the pile and then do a try on of the things that they're keeping. And I regret to inform you that none of this will be made available for the girls because they have so many clothes, so many. In fact, they also probably really need to purge. And in fact, whatever they do purge goes to my sister's daughter, Gracelyn, who is a couple years younger than the girls. And sorry, Gracie, but she's quite a bit shorter. So she usually gets them and then has to wait a couple years before she can fit into the stuff. But I'd like to think that we have good fashion taste. So at least we're sending her something that she's looking forward to wearing. Right, Gracie? Yeah, buddy. So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Hi! Come here! Cassini! What? Oh, very important. Very important. We got blankies. Are you gonna help me fold? Say no. Look, you're not that crusty. Ah, it's a Christmas miracle. Though I do see one coming out. Can you tell Daddy dressed her? Because if you don't, Dada dressed you. Because you don't match at all. Dada. Okay, can you help me fold? Are you gonna let me put you down? Probably not. You get to snacks, so your personality's a little better. I'm taking cloth diapers from my mom's house because last time we went, we had used one of the diaper bag diapers. I don't use these as frequently. Someone asked recently where we were at with our cloth diaper journey. I have them. I go through cycles of using them and then I forget that I have them. So they're great. We do love them. We found organic cotton inserts for them. So I do. What? No, baby. Okay, I'm gonna put you down. But what I like about these is. Where's your bowl? Is that these are fully adjustable. So she can wear these, you know, she's 2 and still in diapers. We can just leave these at my mom's house and tell my mom I'm bringing the ugly colors. Chevron and whatever print this is. Like, just so we can have them there. It'd be great. These are like the old school inserts, the ones that you trifold. But they are organic cotton, which is cool. I'm gonna go back to the time lapse for no, we're about to leave in like 2 minutes. Maybe I'll just, oh, that's ready. Nice, I might be making more bread tonight. I'm supposed to be making bread or taking bread to my dad. I have to check and see if that's stale. Are you enjoying watching my thought process with me? Cool, thanks for being here. Like I said, it got a little dark. I'd love to figure out how to get the temp correct. There's something I need to remember, so I turned my ring, but then I forgot what I need to remember. I gotta figure out how to correct the temperature in our oven because the outside is cooking faster than the inside on this, which indicates that the temperature is too high, but the little oven thermometer in there is saying that's not at the right temp. So it still tastes great. It actually doesn't taste burnt at all. It could have something to do with the fat content in the bread, which is why we see some of the darkness, or it could just be because I burnt it a little. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up like a baby, which I don't think I've ever shown you scale-wise, just how giant this is. This is a very, very large loaf. It's very, like this is way larger than the loaf that you get from the grocery store. How about on my arm for a scale? Yeah? No? I don't know why that was important to show you. I have a feeling this is gonna be a very random vlog. And you know what's the worst part? Is I had my edit, everything done by like 2:33. I was ready to go. I was tinkering on a few things in the office, some admin I needed to catch up on, and then I had the meeting that I forgot about. So I had every intent of filming with daylight out. I did. I was ready. I was gonna do it. It was gonna be great. But what? All right, so I'm gonna go with my homemade bread, my cloth diapers, and my pajamas. Let's go. So last time we came, you couldn't install this light because the box behind it was the wrong thing, correct?
Yeah.
And this time we discovered
put a double gang box, so had to get a biscuit. But now another thing we didn't account for is that these would hang down in front of this.
right. And instead of telling my mom, you're like, you're gonna want to come take a look at this, just so you could see her face when we told her.
We can move it up. I brought a drywall saw and there's enough length on the wire to cut it in higher so it works, but I don't have any drywall
Right.
to patch.
Yeah, so that's
I don't
awful.
have any texture or paint or anything like that. So, and you could put a piece of paper over it.
You
like
could.
paper.
You could. That is most certainly an option that we will not be choosing. But yeah, because we got the glass shades that need to go on it as well.
So let's see. Could be cool. It could be the latest and greatest
You're trying so hard.
design here.
Hi, baby. Did you get a sheep? What's a sheep say? No, does it say bye? Bye. You're cute.
It's not.
Is it passable for an open house?
Yes, it's passable for an open house.
There you go.
It'll be interesting to see how it lights up when you get bulbs in it, though.
It's supposed to be facing that way.
No, it's supposed to be facing down. But
It looks okay.
yeah, it's not bad. It's not ideal. Definitely not Mom's preferred style. Next up on his list, the lighting situation in here is interesting. I think that was the original chandelier, and then they had their table, the original, or the other previous owners had their table right here, so they installed this, but didn't take that out. So luckily, my parents have their table centered here. And look at this light my mom got. It is so cute. In fact, I've seen a lot of people online like putting garlands and stuff on lights like these. So that's gonna be, I know, can you imagine how pretty that's gonna be just like right here? So at least that's already centered, so that's nice. And then Elias is just gonna put a cap over that and take that down.
Cap?
Mm-hmm. So there's gonna be a hole in the ceiling, so instead of drywalling it, he's just gonna put a plastic cap on it, like a flat cap. Oh, so we are gonna sit down and play a game called Phase 10. How, did we buy this when I was in high school? Junior high?
Probably junior high.
So this is probably more than a 20-year-old deck. Like it's literally the same deck. So you have to go through 10 different phases. Let me see if it'll light up. Is it kind of like rummy?
No.
I thought, or gin rummy, or I thought you had to go through different phases with that. I thought it, oh. I think like the hands are similar. You can tell I play a lot of gin rummy. So you have to go through 10 phases, and if you complete one phase before someone goes out, then you can move on to the next round. But Silas hasn't played this a whole lot, huh?
Yeah,
So,
I only played this in the second time.
so we're gonna be on the team together, or are you gonna play by yourself?
No.
Team? All right, we're gonna dominate. Come here, team photo.
No. There's a monkey. Tongue out, remember?
Is he in the box?
You try to look attractive with your
Is
tongue.
he
There
in
he
the
goes. No, no, no.
Thumbnail. Phase 1 is 2 sets of 3. Phase 2 is a set of 3 and a run of 4. And phase 3, set of 4 and run of 4. And then it goes into a bunch of runs and then sets. You ready for this? We didn't make it. How far did we make it last time? 3? I think we were working on 4.
Yeah, we were working on.
All right.
Wait, what? Start from the beginning.
Yep. So Elias, as he's installing this light, just found
They won't turn
a
off.
strip of LEDs. Oh, it's okay. I got it.
Oh, wait. Is there a remote?
No, it's the switch down here.
Oh, wait, no, turn it back.
Why?
Because I want to make them blue again.
Why? I don't want them.
Oh, that's all you get. It's just flash.
Blue's gone.
Blue's gone.
What a bummer. Should I give Brooklyn a warning before watching this vlog? So, but hey, the light's installed. That looks really good.
See the light in it?
I think he's still wiring it, but he had to take the whole socket apart to be able to make it work.
Do you want these LEDs taken down?
Yes.
Do you want to think about it? No, no. Mimi's keeping them here. They belong in
Have
her.
them in your bedroom.
They belong in her trash can.
You can connect them to
Yes, you can have them.
No.
It's gonna be in my room.
No.
Yes, you may have them. Merry Christmas.
There you go. Kiddo.
I know where you live.
Yeah, I want it. I want it.
And the cool thing is, look, they left the stickiness on the back so you can peel this off and actually stick them anywhere.
Oh, I
And
don't know if Mom would like
You
me
can
to do that.
see that strip? All those lines?
Yeah.
You can cut them with scissors and make them any length you want. There you go.
There you go.
I'll hold on to them for you. No, it's okay. Mommy will hold them. I got my love of LEDs from my mother, so it's fine. Just. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I was gonna try to figure out something else I could film tonight, but then I had a phone call that took precedent over it, and so we're just gonna leave the vlog here. So because I could do one of two things. I could either combine it with tomorrow's video and make like a mega video, or I could just upload it anyways, you know? So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because that's the way the cookie crumbled today. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe it'll be another 4.5, 5, 8, 12-minute vlog. I don't know. But that's 100% on me because I forgot about that meeting, which would have been the 1 hour-and-a-half, 2-hour section of the day that I could have grabbed the kids because they were done with homework and we could have gone and done something. Well, not gone and done something because the radiator finally showed up. But Elias now needs to replace it. And his chore list is like a mile long. I'm sure my car will take precedent, but still, he's got a lot going on. And so with that in mind, I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed a nice short vlog. Tomorrow's edit's going to be gloriously short, which means I'll then have more time to go film other things. You can oftentimes you'll see like a longer video, and then the next day it'll be like a much shorter video because the longer video takes a lot longer to edit. Maybe on year 7, I'll learn how to balance. Have I been doing this for 6 years, right? This is the 6th year? I think so. Yeah, maybe year 7. I'll figure out how to just film the same consistent amount every day. But today's not that day, and tomorrow's not looking too good either. I love you. I'm gonna go wash my face. Okay, bye.